Welcome
Welcome
back,
back,
Conquer
yeah.
High.
Wow.
It's, what is it, Friday?
It is a Friday, so you all know what that means.
Let's clap for
Friday.
Guys, once again, it's Women's History Month. Support
It
a
is.
woman.
It is.
I didn't have one today. We don't got time. I feel so bad for saying that. But if you quick Google search, you'll get millions. There's wonderful women out there. We got a lot of things going on today, a lot of segments, Declan. So where you want to send it?
I think we should send it off to song pretty quickly.
I think so.
Good morning, Concord High.
Good morning.
I lost the game. So
All right, Jake. All right. We have a lot of people in the studio today.
yeah,
It's
we have to
packed.
get it going fast. So I
Yeah.
guess song of the day today is this view by Surfaces. Try to have a good one now, Concord
Yeah.
High.
Off to announcements.
Hey, Concord High. We're here with announcements today. Gonna be a quick one.
Yes.
It's March. You know what that means? March Madness is back. Maybe. Grab some friends and maybe make a team for the annual March Madness basketball tournament on Thursday, March 19th, right
Maybe.
after school. Planned for everyone this month. Do you know a great way to reduce stress and anxiety?
Well, coloring has the ability to relax the fear center of your brain.
Maybe.
Coloring gives the same state as meditating by reducing your thoughts of a restless mind. Maybe. Coloring also generates mindfulness and quietness, which allows your mind to get some rest after a long, long day of school.
Big coloring posters, along with colored pencils, are in the Commons for the month of March. You can go enjoy that.
Big ones.
Big ones, maybe.
Time is running out for you to sign up for Girls Technology Day. Freshmen and sophomore girls can sign up at the CRTC office next Wednesday's field trip to NHTI. Join us and discover how ladies are leading the way into the 21st century technology evolution.
Not gonna make a maybe joke there. That one's
Yeah.
gonna get me killed.
Yeah.
So we got a big loss here. Anime Club will not be meeting on Tuesday of next week, March 17th. St. Patrick was the savior of anime. They gotta observe that day for him. The
Big L.
loss. I'm very sorry.
Big L.
Very sorry. It's a definitely.
Friday, today, students will be able to meet one of two candidates, Michael Reardon. Mr. Reardon has been serving as the interim principal at CHS since December of 2019 and brings over 30 years of experience in education. Prior to CHS, Mr. Reardon served as the curriculum director at Pembroke Academy from 1996 to 1999, was promoted to headmaster in 1999, and remained in that role until 2014. That's a dang long time. Students will also have the opportunity to meet with Mr. Reardon during the day today at 9:35 and 1:45 in the orange carpeted area. You may attend if you have an open or a study hall. Please don't skip class.
Last
Maybe.
thing we got a Friday thought because Abe's not here.
Yay.
Friday thought. Don't just think on Fridays. Think every day. Hey, Jake, what's your Friday thought?
Friday thought. You're now manually blinking.
Ooh, Seth, what's your Friday thought?
Yes.
We're all thinking today. Hell yeah. Bring it off to whoever's next.
Woo.
What's going on, Concord High? Evan's in here today, but I'm basically the same, just without the glasses and the bar mitzvah. So, what's up? Welcome back to Niche Movie Theater.
Niche Feature Theater, and it's
Same.
a working title. Thank you very much. Today is Friday the 13th, so in honor of Jason and his long spree of movies.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna list off a few from the beginning, and
It's been a while since I've seen these movies, so bear with me on the plots, all right?
we'll start with number 3, the 13th movie in this franchise, Friday the 13th.
In this installment of the franchise, Jason is the one being hunted as an evil force greater than anything this world's ever seen sends its lackey to cut Jason's heart out and put it in a box. Jason flees into the woods where he discovers a wonderful community of dwarves and a love that transcends even an eternal sleep.
What?
Did I miss something?
That's Snow White.
Again, I haven't seen these movies in a while, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
I'll take your word for it. I haven't seen them either. The next one, number 2, Friday the 13th, Part 3.
In this classic, Jason Voorhees' son has been kidnapped, and he must work with a brain-damaged creature of the sea to trek halfway across the world and rescue him from a dentist's office in Sydney, Australia.
That's Finding Nemo.
What's the difference?
Okay, good point. And finally, number 1, Jason from 1992.
Well, this one's an origin story that really ties the franchise together. It tells the story of Jason growing up in a financially troubled orphanage, surrounded by the voices of abused children that pervade every facet of existence. But his life begins to take a turn from the better when he's adopted by a millionaire, finding a new kind of family and a new definition of home.
That's Annie.
It's Jason.
That's Annie.
All right.
Okay, whatever.
The Friday the 13th movies are scary, okay? I've never seen any of them. Don't watch them. And, of course, off to sports. In chairs.
All right.
Hey.
I got an unfortunate announcement about the hockey championships tomorrow. There will be no spectators allowed within the building to watch the game.
Lame.
It's tough, but make sure that you support anyways. White out at home if you're watching on a live stream or something like that. Hopefully that'll be set up.
Viewing
But
party.
in better news, I have the all-state announcements for boys and girls hockey.
Pretty sick.
So leading us for the boys, Matt Hoschild has been named the D1 Boys Hockey Player of the Year by the Coaches Association. Well done, Captain Hoss.
Big deal.
He's joined on D1 first team by Parker Taylor and Ryan
Of
Philbrick.
course. No surprises.
And that's it. I came here as a interim, which I am. And I was actually, when I received a phone call to do this, I was going up to Walmart, I think, to buy some batteries. So it was a really important trip. And Mr. Bass, the superintendent, called me and said, are you interested in doing this? And it couldn't have been the further thing from my radar screen. Then I had been retired for 4 years. Then to think to come back to be a principal, which is actually pretty much of a full-time job. So I thought about it, and I called Mr. Bass back and said, I can't do this because I had this little dog, Peanut, and I don't have anybody to take care of him during the day. And he said, well, bring the dog with you. So I came up, and I know many of you, probably a lot more of you know Peanut than know me, but so I came here, and without fear of exaggeration, I can say I felt immediately at home. I felt immediately home and felt a lot of energy in this building. So much to my amazement, not only did I want to do this job this year, but I have applied to stay here next year and continue the work. And all I can say to you about what needs to be done in this building is that there are things like the schedule and things like our grading system. Those are important, but the fundamentals of the building, the quality of the students in the building, the faculty, those things are already first rate. And that's the reason I want to be here. Staying in this job, excuse me from clearing my throat. This job is a really difficult job to do. In all seriousness, to be a principal of a high school, and especially a big high school like this, it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. And the only thing that would keep me doing it is you guys, is the students and the faculty in this building are strong enough and dynamic enough to make me want to stay here. And that's kind of putting your money where your mouth is.
I'm going to ask you one last question. Also, Peanut is an official member of the CHS staff, in case anyone did not know that.
It's very important.
So, what do you think it could be, either like in your career or outside your career, like what is the best experience that you've ever had in life?
Well, I mean, I've been married twice. I've been widowed twice, which was the most awful thing, but I've been married twice. I had a chance to go to graduate school and earn a doctorate. That was a pretty cool thing. I managed to survive Vietnam, which was an awful thing, but then a good thing for me, for the discipline it gave me when I got out of it. But the very best thing in my life, next to my marriages, was when I was a classroom teacher. I'm going to put a letter in your file, Mr. Lawson. The best part of my life outside of my marriages was when I was a classroom teacher, because I was really good at it, and my kids learned a lot, and it was a pretty powerful experience for me, and I think for them. I still hear from a lot of them. So when I look back, that's the thing that stands out for me.
Off to host.
All right.
Welcome to security cam footage.
We're looking way up there.
Wait outside the bodega.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's some wonderful things that have happened here today. Thank you, Mr. Reader, for coming in and sharing your
Thank
story.
you. Let's just give him another round of
Let's
applause.
get
What a great candidate.
To finish this out, we've got a wonderful announcement from this club.
Hi, we're from the junior class, and we are here today to tell you that Mr. CHS is canceled, so do not come to the school tonight.
Unfortunately, due to concerns of recent virus going around, there is no Mr. CHS, there is no March Madness, there is no NFL, there is no XFL, there is no MLB, there is no NHL, there is no toilet paper at Market Basket. We are sold out. Do not ask me. It is sold out. There's no canned chicken. There is no rice. There is no Clorox bleach. There is no anything. You ever seen the streets everywhere are closed. Borders are closed. Sorry, I got to hand the mic
Yeah, so don't come to the school tonight.
What a week.
Is there still Nutella? Anyway, thank you, Concord High. So now that you know, half your shopping list will not contain the things that you need.
Gone. Completely gone.
You can now go about your day in a certain way.
Have a great
Have a
weekend.
great weekend.
Wash those hands.
Yeah, make it through. 20 seconds, ABC, twice. I keep looking at the wrong camera. Anyway, Concord High, have a good one.
Let's just get the spread this weekend, Concord High.
It's
we win and we lose. So for now, let's all enjoy this view. Let it be as it is. Remember me. All we got are memories in the end. I wanna be